not your thinking. That's Mark
Hi,
Littlejohn.
FBI.
Mark
Just
Littlejohn
you
doesn't
guys.
love
Okay,
anybody
good.
but himself.
Because I've been,
Give me another chance.
doing other stuff, working with helping produce for my artists. Anyway, hang on. Let me turn down the TV. I'm watching Love Boat. The Love Boat. Anyway, I do remember something with Brittany. So when we first moved here, Brittany just showed up. I've never met her. She claimed she was Issa's friend. And my daughter, she's, very friendly. She cared about people. So Brittany, they set everything up because I think that's he messing with them. So Brittany they kicked her out. She was on the street, and Issa was walking. She likes to walk at nighttime. She was walking and ran, or she must have messaged her or something on her phone. Maybe I think they met at work or something, but Issa was never friend with her. So she she needed a place to sleep. So she asked the guy that's having an affair with them.
Dennis, just shut up. Stop
Okay.
talking.
To sleep over. And all this time I was working. I didn't know what was going on. I was working. I was in my room sleeping. And then I woke up. Oh, yeah, sure. And then I woke up and there's this girl sleeping on my couch. And I was like, who's this? I never met her. Issa never hung out with her during high school. So, and then we went to church, and he happened to be Brittany's sister's, what do you call that? Home visiting. And they never go to church. They claim they go to church. And then he always call her, and she calls him. They always talk. And then Lena died, and then the family came and gave us flour, and I think that flour had chemical in there. Yeah, but I remember Issa was starting to get jealous of her because she was calling Issa's daddy, and she was like calling him daddy, like they had something going on. Anyway, or the sister, or I don't know. So they made my daughter feel very comfortable. They even let her drive her car, the sister's car. She was the nurse. She worked at the hospital. So I think they set everything up to kill my daughter, Angelina. And then try to get me to die, or, so they can be together. And the son used to come to the house. Oh, is Issa here? And they used to bring their dog to my house. And I think the dog was depressed. So they probably gave medication to the dog, and the dog would come to my house. The dog would come to my house all the time. It would run to my house sometime. So I think they put drugs on the dog or something. But anyway, my daughter's, Angelina's funeral was happening. And then my daughter was throwing up. And I took care of her. And I think Brittany drugged her. All Issa's friends were there. Brian, Issa's best friend, was there. We were all having a good time. And I think Brittany brought drugs to the house and toxic Issa. So she was out. And I was out. And my husband was up, taking care of everything, pretending he's sleeping. So I think they're together. And then I woke up one morning. Then I woke up in the morning and she was sleeping with my niece, Tiara. I think that was set up to make me think that she's a lesbian. But she's not a lesbian. She's fucking him. And you know the mom, I told you about the mom. She looked familiar from Pacifica. And they fucked with my family and sent me up to come here. So anyway, that's what I remember. And all my friends in Pacifica, they're all like, look like they're on drugs. I even went to go visit my friend Cherie Frias, and the mom died. The house they owned, they were forced to leave that house. Cherie Frias was with a dyke, and I went pick her up, and we went to Lindamar Beach, and she was rapping, and I was listening to country music, and we were like, she liked Sam Hunt, and she was like, yeah, but I went over there to go to the concert, Brett Young's concert, which I managed to go to his concert, and I was like, we should go. Let's go to the concert. But she was set up. Her son was in jail, so she was busy. She go, I gotta go. My son has court, and I was like, oh dang. Okay, so I dropped them off at their house in Pacifica, Cherie's house, and her house is invested with little dogs. I know she's an animal lover. She has everything in her house: snake, turtle, alligator, you name it. She got it. She has a little zoo in her house. But the dad was there. The dad he always remembered me. He came out and just smiled and went back to his room. He was like my second dad. They were like my second family when I would leave my house to go hang out with them. Anyway, yeah, seriously, so good. And I think he fucked with with my best friend because, that's the only friend I had left in Pacifica. It's the Frias family and the dad. And I had him on Facebook. But right now I'm not accepting any friends on on Facebook from Pacifica because I don't know. Anyway, I hope they get this message. But my friend Cherie, she works at Party City. And I went over there to try to get a job there. And then I was set up. No, I think I came back home. Anyway, that was the last time I saw Cherie. When I went to Pacifica, when every time when I'm out there, because all my family, they're all gone. So, and it's just my son Jeremiah's there, but I don't go to his mom's house. So I went to my best friend, Cherie Frias, and pick her up, and we went to the beach at Lindamar, and we just like parked for like an hour, just talk like like the old time, fun. And there was her friend was a dyke, and she was sitting in the back seat, and I think she's up to no good. But anyway, but Cherie's son, the oldest son, was in jail, so I was like, okay. I was hoping my best friend was able to go to Sam Hunt concert with me. And that was the last time I saw her. And Suzanne, I stay in touch with her because Cherie, she has to take care of her son. You know, she's a good mom. 'Cause she had a good mom. Debbie Frias, she passed away. And she has a twin sister. But I didn't see her. She's from San Jose. But I didn't see her. And, but the dad is living with her. Because they fucking took the dad's house away from him. So, and I reckon, and when I went over there and I left, I had my, I was driving my Audi. But I came out. I was leaving, or every time I go there, last time I was there, I noticed the neighbor across from her, they were like being snooping and stuff. Just like, oh, who's that girl? They were like checking me out. Just cool neighbors. Anyway, that was in Pacifica. That was the last time I was there with my best friend, Cherie Frias. And then, I think it was last year, Susanna's son, I think Montana Frias, he died. A cute little kid. So young. I think the government, they're like, they said kill him. Because now that I think about it, around that time, my brother was around. It's either, my brother used to mess around with Susanna Frias. So that's why he looks like the way he does. Like long, curly, nappy hair. But because he's probably could be my brother's Finau Fisi. Finau son. Because we hang out. My brother used to hang out with them. And so that's that. So it's funny, but they like to mess with black guys. Because that's all they do there. Well, Cherie used to date this guy named Steve. They were like, Steve was in love with her. Steve. And I was like, but you know what? I think I saw Steve at cause Steve, he was like a lot older. Cause we were like in our teens, and Steve was like 18 or 19 or 20, and he used to take us everywhere. Twin Peak Hotel, everywhere. So we were just talking about old time, and she was like, yeah, Steve. Steve was so in love with Cherie, and Steve wanted to marry that girl. That was a stupid girl. Anyway. But then she started fucking with this black guy. But she has some cute kids, cute girls. This is anyway. I'm gonna try to connect with her, see how she's doing. But that's what I think with Brittany and them, and the imposter, or Quando, my husband, and he's trying to kill me so he can fuck with them. Because now that I think about it, no, I remember we were driving back. The girl, Brittany, was driving the white car. She was like following us. She was just driving on the side. And I noticed her. But I didn't want to say anything because, you know, 'cause he told me just play it off and then report later. So that's my report. She was driving a white car, like a Camry, and she was following us. It's so funny. Okay, I'm gonna listen to some music. Am I gonna go to church? Yeah, I'm gonna go to 12 o'clock church. I ran into two sisters at the Family Dollar today. They're from Colorado. They're so cute. And I was like, "Do you have any brothers?" And they were like, "Yeah, we have 10 brothers." I was like, 10 brothers? That's a lot. Is anybody married? They were just they were just laughing. They were just giggling and stuff. I was like, tell your brother, anybody. I'll be in the 11th ward. Or at 12, well, not 11th ward, because they start at 9. But there's another ward that starts at 12. So I might go over there and sit there and look to see if any brothers show up from Colorado. I hurt my finger. Okay. Anyway, I hope I run into them again, the girls, the sisters. I was like, oh, well, hook me up with only your brother. I don't know, hook you up, girl. Get together, go to church and hook you up. That's so funny. Anyway, that's it. That's my report. I'm done for the day. I'm gonna. I'm doing some work with some of my artists. I'm trying to figure out where to send them for next year concert because it seems like they're all booked this whole year. But we'll always try to stay on top because there's a lot of copycats out there, and we want to stay on top of them. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.